どうも皆様いらっしゃいませ。ホーです。ヴァンパイア続きをプレイしていきます。下水ですねの入り口見つけましたので、下水の方へ向かいたいと思います。堤防の下水道、結構ね動画外で方でちょっとうろつきまして、何か取ったかって言われると特になんだよね。収集品とかをちょっと集めたりとか、あとお父さんの宝とか手に入れたんですけど、お父さんのなんだって言ったらなんか最後金庫開けるみたいなやつ、なんか時計が入ってただけっていう、なんか懐中時計が入ってたね。まあそれだけかと思って動画にはしなくていいなこれと思ってもうやらなかったけど、多分それだけだと思う。時計があって終わり。こんなに
It's locked.
こちらから開かない。この下水もウエストエンドにあったんですよね、入り口が。でもなんだこの扉と思って入ったら、堤防って書いて、堤防堤防って書いてた。あ、下水道見つけたわと思って来たんですけど、こっち側で合ってるの？こっち側は何だろう。あ、いた。会場広いな。こんなに広かったっけ、あの人たちの住みか。行き止まりだ。降りてみるか。そこから入ってくるんだったんだな。普通に開く。で、ここあれか。ファーガルがいたと。で、こっち側に、あれだな。住みかがあるな。わかった。繋がった。これの上だ。僕の記憶力もまだまだ捨てたもんじゃないな。裏に入り口があったんだな。この場所は荒らされている。地区の状態進行。ハリエットのとこ行けないのかな。
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
プリウィンのやり方じゃない。ここにいたはずだが。
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
金庫が開いてる。結婚をたどる。戻ってきたの。血の赤がほんと赤い。
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
完全に死ぬことはあるんかな。まああるんだろうね。なんだ、またマスターが、我が主が。
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared. You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Oh?
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Tell me about this disaster creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you. The need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
つまりヴァンパイアは病気だと、血の病気だと。で、血液のスペシャリストであった僕がその病気を終わらせるために選ばれたと。ゲボ生えてる。そう、大体みんな左手がおかしくなるんだね。
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
血清を打った。
I was a good mother.
レッドクイーンっていうのは何なんだろうな。
Nobody ever helped.
サクサクサクサク。あたたた。
They took my daughter from me.
当たる。この戻りに当たるのはやめてくれ。戻りで当たる。当たる。
nobody ever helped me. I've been alone all my life.
当たる。くさくさ。どうした煙が出てるぞ体から。あと死にそう。よいしょ。熱っ。どうした煙が出てるぞ。おっ痛い。どうしたじっとして。一気にいっちゃう。あっ調子に乗ったらダメ。よし今までで一番弱いかもしれないこのボス。僕の戦い方がうまいのかな。次で終わりだ。よいしょ。噛みついてピッピッ。爆発するだろう分かってんだから。意外。あ、
Is this a dream?
あ、
Am I awake? Is this anger I feel? Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
スタンゲージがないんだけど。痛い。その時だろ。ダメージはそんなに大きくないが、ちょっと攻撃はできねえ。鉄砲にしよう。
Such innocence, such guilt.
なんかたたリローディング。変ねえな。動きを止めるのです。あ、まだできない。リローディング。まずは鉄砲で十分減らそう。痛い痛い。リローディング。あと2発。よし、鉄砲変えます。
Be more. They are so young. So.
ちょっと待って。また子供たちが出てる。痛い痛い痛い痛い。痛い。けど血が回復してるな。あと一発。こっから
I
は
will reap the land, for this is abundant the harvest.
なんか武器持ったな。なんか怖い。なんで飛んでんの？おぶ。229。ちょっと僕の回復薬がなぜかない。なんか作ってるな。スタミナこっちにして しかねえな。古い血って何なんだろうな。バットだった297。スタミナ的にこっち使った方がいいな。
Feed your mother, child.
よし、これぐらいにしといてやる。あんまり欲張るとスタミナ切れで死ぬ。終わるんじゃないか。よっしゃ。
Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us
あの
all.
者たちってどの者たち？
Next time.
Until the next time.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long. Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
健康保菌者。エリザベスの血が最悪を作った理由を突き止める。それな。なぜ彼女の血がそれを生んだのか。
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
すべてのイコルは女性。イコルは保菌者。イコルって何？
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
ウィリアム・マーシャルもまだ生きてるんだね。
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is as wise as it is ancient. You have nothing to fear from it.
I am not afraid.
Do you truly think they are merely scholars poring over dusty books? The stole of St. Paul wielded faith sufficient to cast a dragon into the abyss.
That is just a legend.
Am I not a legend? Are you not about to become one yourself?
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your
Vampire.
progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now too?
Have I not already answered that question?
いるんだな。
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
誰なんだろ
So that is all we are to you. Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil.
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
嘆き悲しむだけなのか。
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about use.
城に入る方法を見つけ
It's locked, all right.
It
The castle
locked.
walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
スニークエンここだな。この梁をふわふわっつっていけないのかな。ありました。すごいな。城に住んでるんだね。こんなに広かったら掃除も大変だろう。全然わからん。どこが入り口なんだ。入れた。
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
想像に過ぎない。鍵。古い手紙。1865年8月4日、ロンドン。背景、レディ・アシュベリー。先日はお手紙をいただき、また数々の良い知らせをお届けいただきありがとうございました。あなたがロンドンにお着きになってお目にかかるのが待ち遠しいです。あなたは健康上の理由で熱や直射日光をお好みにならないそうですが、夏空の下の庭園は美しいものですわ。いつでも歓迎いたします。フランスの人々の、こうして書くだけでも胸が張り裂けそうです。王の首を切り落とすという選択のため、悲しくも閉園してしまったフランスのメゾン・ロワイヤル・ドゥ・サン・ルイに、直感を得て女子のための個人を創立するというあなたの素晴らしいお考えについてお話ししましょう。素質があっても貧しく親のいない女児にいい教育を施す。そんな場所のお話を聞けば、町にいる私の友人たちもきっと興奮することでしょう。私にお任せください。私の影響力できっとあなたの計画を大きな成功に導いてみせます。アレクサンドラ・サマーセット伯爵夫人。
It's locked.
エリザベス・ブラックウッドの肖像、ヨハネス・フェルメール。フェルメールがアシュベリー城。背景、マッカリスター様。アシュベリーの、辞書の新しい正式な所有者として手つかずだった城壁及び地下室のメンテナンスと修復を迅速に執り行うつもりであります。今後の計画をご提案いただくにあたってお招きした何人かの建築家の中でも、あなたの歴史的建造物とその保全に関する丁寧なアプローチには最も感銘を受けました。ご都合の良い時にお目にかかれましたら光栄です。私からの要望はアシスタントの方ではなく、あなたと直接お話しさせていただくことです。来月の夜間でしたらいつでも結構です。城においでいただいても、私が事務所にお邪魔しても構いません。城に来ていただければ、私が思い描いている地下室の修復及び改良案についてご説明できます。再建作業をかなり行う必要が出てくるかもしれませんけれど。警具、レディ・アシュベリー。
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside. This castle is falling apart.
から降りる。よいしょ。
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume.
レ
She was here, and recently.
秘密の通路。すごいな。こんな広い家。迷うよね、絶対。迷わないんだろうか。スコットランド・ダンパローサナトリウム。背景レディア・シュベリー様。前回のお手紙とヴァンパイアの民話に関する熱のこもった議論ありがとうございました。これで明確になったことですが、我々は知の欲求と依存の治療に対する科学的で近代的なアプローチに関して意見を共にしているようです。ダンパローサナトリウムでのあなたの慈悲深い行いを称賛するとともに、みすぼらしく貧しい患者たちに対するあなたのご親切さに心を打たれたと申し上げねばなりません。創立以来あなたが援助しておられるペンブローク病院理事就任のご提案を喜ばしく拝見しました。数日間の熟考の結果、お申し出をありがたくお受けすることにいたしました。数年間の公約において美しいけれどあまりに静かなスコットランドで過ごした私にとって、ロンドンの騒がしい通りに舞い戻るこの上ない機会となるでしょう。ロンドンでお目にかかってあなたの不滅の生の長所と短所、あなたの体調をより良くする方法についてお話しできるのを楽しみにしております。エドガー・スワンジー。最近の手紙。ちにこの絵もなんか見れるな。ベルサイユのエリザベスとジェイコブ・ブラックウッドの少像。広い。この絵画は怪しいな。あれ、地下じゃないのか。秘密って言ってっから秘密なんだろうな。ああ、この絵画が怪しいな。何の部屋なんだろう。ここか。はあ、エリザベスの匂いがする。大体暖炉の裏にでかい暖炉だね、これ。お、女王と戦ってる。あれは誰なんだろうな。長い。古い契約書。ヒントになってんのかな。前回のお話でロンドンのテンプル教会からスコットランドのアシュベリー城の地下室まで大型の棺の運搬をお求めになりましたね。ついにご要望が認可されましたことをご報告いたします。業者たちにはすでに安全上の理由から護衛が常に棺を警護することを言い含めてあります。あなたが雇い入れられたこれらの者たちはロンドンで我々を待っているでしょう。また状況以下にかかわらず、貴重な木材と棺の中の遺品が湿気や水に濡れることがないよう、荷馬車は決して船で川を渡ることなく、常に陸路と橋を利用する旨についても説明されております。作業全体の詳細な見積もりをこの手紙の別紙に添付しました。 料金の金額全額をお支払いいただき次第、すぐにロンドンに立つ準備は整っております。フリーランス契約請負業者サミュエル・リス。あ、いた。戻ってきた。入ってきたとこだね。うん。ゴッホじゃねえこれ。じゃないのか。俺はもう扉じゃないんだな。打ち付けられてるみたいな。どこや。秘密の通路っていうぐらいだから隠されてるんだよな。降りてきたと。で、匂いがした。
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
動かない。剣のマーク。
Here's another switch. I should keep looking. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
見ても。あ、あった。けど何も起きねえな。
Voila.
開いた。まあ開いた。やっぱ暖炉だったな。大体暖炉に隠されてる通路。おお。いるのか。
Drop your... You have nothing to be afraid of.
お父さん。
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
ウィ
Yes.
リアム・マーシャルってこと？
This is William Marshall, first Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father.
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
we could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I need to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you lived.
I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1551 in Hertfordshire.